Hello, everyone on City Gaming in the future. Hello on YouTube. Welcome to week 7, the final week of Super Metroid Randomizer League regular season. This is, as they say, the kitchen sink. This is absolutely everything. It's info share, full area, not light area. We have boss shuffle and full item rando. The only thing we don't have is countdown to make it easier for our runner. I am Leno, joined today briefly by Baja Blood, also Paragon on tracking today. We're trying to make sure we get all of our matches covered today. So everyone say hello to the trackers. We should be getting underway in just a moment. As you can see, we get the town right now. And we are underway. Yeah, it looks like John is about 15 seconds behind on stream. That's okay, we will get these all synced up. Excuse me. Also possible he just forgot to start. He has had some timer issues previously. There we go. About 30-ish seconds behind. So as a quick recap, Cuties coaches won the previous game earlier. That brings the record to 7-6. They are locked into the 3rd seed in the Norfair division. Remembered Highway has dropped to 1-12. They are unfortunately out of it, but they can still play spoiler. They are looking to get a win to drop Cuties coaches back down to 500. We got a vanilla power bomb on the morph ball pedestal. If just bear with us for a second, folks, we're going to get these streams all synced up. There's the morph ball. Excuse me. And there's an energy tank behind. I'm sure our runners are going to be happy to see that, especially if the last game is any indication. And we will see what John and MST decide to do. Oh, John laid a power bomb, so he's going to go up to Billy Mays. Shala's having just a little bit of an issue trying to get this morph ball in the ceiling. Excuse me. And at Billy Mays today, we have an energy tank, but if you act now, you can get yourself this super missile, which actually might be big, because if there are no other supers, they might have to come all the way back to get that. For now, I would expect MST to skip that. And MST is going to check the item at meme route. That'll be a missile. Shala's still working on getting this morph ball. And MST is going to go up. I know his strategy. He is not going to scout meme route. We will see if John decides to scout the connector. It is a good strategy of runners to try and do route divergence as much as possible. So I think we'll see John do meme route, and we'll see MST go up. And we got a plasma and old Mother Brain tank. Ooh, and John's going to go straight up and get that. Shala now has morph ball. Also laying a power bomb, is going to go up, getting at the supers and the E-tank. Both of the Cuties coaches are going to have plasma. Excuse me. And Rogue DSO also has plasma. Yeah, you could say I won, but the team won. And that's what matters. In a team game, the team wins. MST is going to go towards 230. Let's see what we get here. An E-Tank at 230. All right. We already have twice as much energy now as we did all the entire last race. John, of course, wants to get that E. This will help for potential heat runs. Rogue DSO also very happy to see that energy. Notably had some issues with energy during the previous race. We get a second pack of power bombs at Bomb Chorizo. Shala about to get the plasma beam at Old Mother Ring Tank. We'll see what Rogue DSO wants to do. He is going to go. Oh, he's heading to BT. So he'll get the second pack of power bombs. Baja, one of our trackers in chat, saying you'd be tempted to skip this and let MST do Gauntlet. And I think we might see one of them do Gauntlet. With 10 power bombs, it's not that big of a deal. 2 energy tanks is relatively safe. John's also heading right, so one of those two is for sure going to do Gauntlet. The other one's heading right. Rogue DSO doing Alcatraz escape. He's working on it. You got this, Rogue DSO. Got a super pack at the boat. Our runners will be happy to see that for sure. Alright, Rogue DSO is going to head towards Terminator. And our gauntlet item is a grapple beam. Excellent if you want to do Suitless Meridian shenanigans. And we have an X-ray scope at Terminator. We are 2/3 of the way ready for microwave. John's super missiles came from Billy Mays. Same with Shala. They both did Billy Mays. There was an E-Tank and a pack of supers there. And back of Gauntlet is 2 packs of power bombs. Oh no. So that pack of supers at Billy Mays is starting to look more and more crucial. So MSC has 2 connectors he can scout going left, and John wants that grapple. He wants this for moat. He'll be able to get 1 connector very easily with this, and then we'll see what he does after that. And without a super pack, MST cannot go right towards moat, so he's going to go left. Excuse me. Meanwhile, Shala going to go back to the ship. I think this is a safety save. Oh, Rogue DSO found his way towards wrecked ship. I did not see which connector that was. I imagine it was one of the 2 on the criteria side. I think it's the Turian door. Alright, John now has his grapple. And we now have... Okay. That was the croc door in Upper Norfair. So MST is going to have a choice. Can area portals be vanilla? They can be vanilla. The chances of that happening are pretty slim. Alright, so we do not have another super pack handy, so which means John is going to have to go to the right. MST is going to have to go back down towards Meme Route and also go towards Billy Mays. He knows there's a super down there. There's nothing MST can collect up here at the moment. So he has to go back down. If it's either just Billy Mays or for the Meme Route. Now, if I were MST, I would actually head MST. That's a super door? Yeah, there you go. If I were MST, I would actually go towards Bubble Mountain. Oh, but there's only the one... Oh, there's only the wave beam you can check. Oh, that's actually not... No, that's actually not a good idea. Yeah, we have Bubble Mountain and then wave beam. Those are the only 2 checks he can make, that he can get to. So maybe Upper Norfair is not a good idea. I think Billy Mays might actually be hard required. Oh, and there's Green Bryn across the moat. So this trip to Billy Mays is looking like it's really, really required. Okay, we saw a missile at Croc Escape. And there's the gravity suit at Bryn Reserve. Yeah, that's not quite a point of no return. Get an energy tank behind the reserve. So if Shala follows suit and heads right, heads to Green Bryn, him and John are going to make... why is MST going back? Good question. That's a super gate. He can't... he might not have seen the missile. Yeah, that's a super gate blocking your way there. You can't go that way. Oh, and there's Spring Ball out under the bridge. Nice. More Suitless Meridia shenanigans are capable. Alright, so MST's heading back down. John's gonna go check critters. Rogue DSO is gonna head to Gauntlet, and he's gonna get his grapple. We got a missile at Etikun Energy Tank. And look at those Super Lock Supers at the moat. I didn't even catch that the first time. Yeah, I'm not sure what, if that's a specific suit or if that's just a pallet rotation on Rogue DSO's end. And Shala now has entered Green Bryn. And there's the Varia suit at Etikun's. I would not be surprised if we see MST check Meme Route at this point. Connector's not bad info, and if it's something like Kraid, then you're gonna have to come back and do this anyway. Kind of looks metallic. Well, it should. It's a metallic suit. And Meridia Map Station. That is not a good connector. Oh, the ship. Oh, yeah. Well, again, I would hope so. It's made of metal. There's the supers for MST, along with the energy tank. We'll see what John wants to do here. And now Shala in Green Bryn. Just a little bit behind John. He's going to get his gravity suit in just a moment here. Nice one try there by John. Oh, Shala got the spring ball first. Okay. Vanilla E-Tank at wave gate. Alright, and our meme route connector goes to Upper Norfair, Chronic Boost Door. So that's good intel for Cuties coaches. They know they have a quick way back to criteria no matter what. But our Turian elevator is going to be locked. Probably not the best location. We have 7 connectors in Red Brand that we still have to find. And there's the gravity suit for Shala. Let's see what we get at Charge Beam. We get a Power Bomb. That is plenty of Power Bombs now for our runners today. What is that, 15 for John? Looks like it. MST has 20. Rogue's about to get the Supers, has 10 Power Bombs, and Shala has 20, it looks like. Let's see here. John's not checking the connector in Green Hills. But we did get a Super Pack. And Shala heading down towards Edecoons is going to get the Varia suit very shortly. Okay, there's the connector check for John, and we have Red Tower. Mid Red Tower. Alright, and our new bridge connector that John is heading to. Let's see what we got here. He is Kraid. Alright, with boss shuffle on, John has the ability to kill every boss with his ammo loadout. It's not going to be the best Ridley fight if it's Ridley, but it's doable. I think we see him take a safety save here. Oh, that's a reserve tank. Okay. And there's Shala with the reserve tank, relaying that info to Rogue DSO. Rogue's about to find the Upper Norfair connector here. Let's see if he turns around. Yep. Oh, John is a provocateur of reserve tanks. He's actually okay with picking them up. MST getting some ammo. This will get him up to 20, 10, and 20. He does not have good Ridley ammo yet. And we get Kraid. We get Vanilla Kraid at Kraid today. Setting up for second attempt quick kill. Okay. Gonna go for third attempt. There you go, John. Took 3 attempts, but quick kill achieved. And MST has the spring ball now. Rogue DSO on his way back up. He's almost done with this climb. And we got an ice beam at Kraid. That is a nice find. All of our runners are gonna love to see that. Ooh, Shala's gonna go check Spore Spawn here. Let's see what we got. Oh no, I'm not feeling all that much better. Marginally better. actually haven't taken anything today. We're just gonna keep it low profile, low key, low energy. All the hype, just no yelling. An E-tank that creates closet. Bourbon. Yeah, I don't have bourbon. No liquor for me. Yes, Dayquil is amazing. Chala is about to get Wave Gate. It'll be a vanilla E-tank. And nice attempt there by Shala. Got a second try. Look at all of this energy. Where was this at the beginning of the last seed? Alright, Rogue DSO has made it across the moat. And into Green Bryn. He's about to get his suit. John has entered Red Tower. He's going to climb up, check those two connectors. And I imagine with the route divergence that they want to do, MST will go down and scout at minimum the two on the bottom right. We'll probably check two door as well. Alright, Shala's just a little bit behind, so he's gonna see. He's gonna get to Green Hills. He's gonna see the Red Tower connector. He's gonna get the item first at the pipe. I do agree with this. Because it could be a good item. And Alpha PB's John is skipping energy now. And there's the gravity suit now for Rogue DSO. Alright, Shala is going to scout the bottom connector in Green Hills, which I agree with. You do want to scout this as long as you're still ahead of your partner. You'll see Kraid. We'll see if he does Kraid. If he does, it'll be good because it'll be a vanilla Kraid plus an Ice Beam. So we'll see what Shala does. Alright, and our first top of the tower is Upper Norfair. Okay, John's gonna turn around immediately, see what the elevator is. And Shala picks up the reserve tank. Alright. We are already infinitely more healthy than we were in the previous seed. And that is back end of Upper Norfair. Okay. So 4 of our 5 connectors in Upper Norfair are accounted for. And John's going to follow this through. And I imagine MST will just go down Red Tower and see what the other connectors are. We know at minimum this last Upper Norfair connector has to be... Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be important because we do have a West Meridia entrance available to us. But it would be good for our runners' sanity for routing purposes if this last Upper Norfair connector did not go back to Red Tower. There's an energy tank at Wave Beam. MST now has his Ice Beam. Shala waiting patiently. Gonna go for a great quick kill attempt. Nicely done, Shala. Nicely done. That's how you do it. Shala will also get Ice Beam. Him and Rogue DSO will be very happy with that intel. Excuse me. John having just a little bit of a waiver issue with the Bubble Mountain, but on his way to Speed Booster, Rogue DSO getting the super from Big Pink. And Speed. Okay, is this, well, I mean, I wouldn't say is this randomized, but barely. speed booster itself is a super pack. So now this is interesting. With both suits available, our runners could opt to go back to Criteria to take the Turian door back to Rex ship. But the chances of, Phantom being vanilla have dropped significantly. And you would more want to just take that other door for the connector, but that's kind of a long check, and I don't see either of our runners doing that quite yet. Alright, Shalaw's going back up Green Hills. This will be the Red Tower play. Get a reserve tank at X-Ray. MST not thrilled about that. And with grapple in hand, Shalaw's going to follow MST into the X-Ray check. Our runner's going to high five in. Oh, we got Charge Beam at North Fair Reserve and an energy tank. That is straight up go mode for John. And once MST gets there, that'll be just go mode for Cuties coaches. With Speed Booster in tow, it doesn't matter if Dragon is vanilla now. So it's item go mode, but they still need connector knowledge. And Shala's actually coming pretty close up to Northfair himself. He's going to get intel on these items. Alright, MSC is going to check the tube door, and we have, for us today, the other end of Upper Northfair. Wow, okay. So we do have some gross connectors here. We have not seen East Meridia or Lower Northfair yet. We have the back end of the right ship unaccounted for. We have 3 in West Meridia unaccounted for. And then we have the bottom 2 in Red Tower unaccounted for. And we know 2 of those that I just listed go to Turian and to Croc. We have not seen them yet either. And looks like Spazer is a reserve tank. I don't remember seeing that earlier. Alright, John's going to take that connector. Go back to Red Tower. He's going to scout the other 2 doors here. Let's see what he does. That's Crockemeyer. Yep. Okay, so the very bottom of Red Tower goes to Croc. So that's a dead end that they want out of the way. Chala just now finding that Crockemeyer door himself. And John, that looks like Main Street? Yep, that's Main Street. Okay. John's going to scout Main Street. He already knows what's at the map station, I think. I think he was the one that scouted that earlier. He was the first one with super missiles. Oh, John's scouting the connector. Yeah, I think I like this play. Get your connector knowledge while you can. Shala's about to check the connector. This is going to go to Red Tower, or Upper Northfair, sorry. And we find a lava dive. Alright, so by the process of elimination, West Meridia has to connect to East Meridia. This last connector has to go to East Meridia. Which of the 2 is it, is the question. Aqueduct. Yep, okay. So that's vanilla. And in this case, I believe John is bringing the character right here. He's got speed booster. John, you got speed booster. See where the other end of East Meridia goes. If it's Turian, then that's actually kind of gross. Ideally, you kind of want that to be Rex ship, so that way you can just go back to Lower Norfair and then just finish off your routing that way. LN to Turian. But if it's Rex ship to Turian, that's going to be kind of a long routing for all of our routers. Alright, Rogue DSO, both suits in hand, is about to head back left. Let's see where he goes. Shy Guy on his way, looks like down to Chronic Door. This will take him to Criteria meme route. No. Yes, meme route. I'm not sure where he's going to go, actually. John's following Coliseum right now. We don't know the other Lower Norfair connection yet. Otherwise, he probably would. Oh, and Ridley's in Meridia. Okay. So we have one Vanilla Kraid and one Shuffled Ridley. And Rogue DSO on his way back to the wrecked ship. This will also be new intel for us. Rogue DSO does not have charge beam, so I do like the safety save because he, as far as he knows, Ridley could be here. Of course, we know that's not the case. So whatever Rogue DSO finds up here, whether it's Dragon or Fantoon, Rogue DSO will be able to kill. Nicely done by John. Rogue DSO, what are you doing? Oh, he's checking spooky missiles. There you go. John not even going to check the item. That's how confident he feels in his go mode. And MST is going to follow suit. This will also give MST connector info as he scouts the back end of the wreck ship. And MST not even going to check Spooky Missile. That's how he also feels that confident. 5 energy tanks? What is that? 45, 30, and 20? Yeah. He's good on ammo. We might see them make on-path checks to see if they can spike a wave beam. But I really don't see either of Cuties coaches making many more checks. Microwave shrimp. Oh, yes, that's right. We do have a microwave. We have dueling Dragons. One has charge beam, one does not. So we know Fantoon is going to be in Lower Norfair then. So 3 of our bosses shuffled today for our race. And looks like John is going to scout right sandpit. Double power bombs in right sandpit. Easy fight for MST, by the way. Each of the Cuties coaches have 2 bosses down apiece. Both members of the Remembered Highway have 1 apiece. Chala now has that speed booster in hand, and John's going up the tube. Nicely done, Rogue. We have 7 bosses down between our runners. 7 of 16. Yeah. And this race is definitely shaping up to be a lot closer than the previous race was. However, Both members of Cuties coaches have achieved Go mode, minus connector info. They don't know where Turian is yet. And we're going to get we will learn of our last connector intel right here. East Meridia will either connect to back into Wreck Ship, back into Lower Norfair, or Turian. Depending on what John says, MST might turn it around immediately. It's Turian. Okay. So that means Lower Norfair and Wreck Ship connect to each other. That is a disgusting Turian location. Oh, MST paused to probably mark his tracker. He was not aware that this could have been Lower Norfair or had to be Lower Norfair. So let's see what happens now. Check how the Ruby missiles finds a missile. Probably looking for the ice beam. High jump boots would be good too. Alright, John turning around because he has to. Get the spacer at high jump boots along with an E-tank. I don't think any of our other runners saw this yet. And there's the wave beam at high jump boots. We get double beam at high jump again. Wave being our common factor. Shala suddenly has full beam combo. MST and John are not going to get that. They have no reason to scout high jump boots at this point. So Shala and Rogue DSO have a nice little beam advantage there. Let's see if they can capitalize on that. That might be a faceplant for the Spazer. It's hard not to faceplant that item. But even if John and MST do not get the wave beam, charge ice plasma is still 600 damage. Cuties coaches are the only ones with Turian information, correct. Shala has not been to the back end of East Meridia yet. Nice lava dive there by John. And now this will take Shala to Red Tower, which he'll then follow down. Which way is he going? Going right. We're going to take this to West Meridia. Oh, actually, Shala, where are you? Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, I think that was supposed to be a Shine Spark save. Yep. So this is a Main Street check for Shala. I was going to freeze the pirate, but it looks like he's got it. Oh, forgot to turn off Spring Ball. Oh, I thought Shala was too far to the right there. Nice Main Street check there by Shala. Rogue DSL now has his charge beam. He is very happy. both of all of our runners are much better equipped than than anyone was last seed. Last seed was kind of a beggar's corner of can we find stuff, asking for a friend. This seed is much more generous when it comes to items. John doing amphitheater. Charles about to get the Lower Norfair intel. And we'll see if Shala decides to follow this through. Both of the Cuties coaches are high-fiving each other. Oh, Shala turning around. This is connector scouting. And Shala with full beam combo with the item loadout. I would honestly charge Lower Norfair just to get the boss out of the way. But if you are connector scouting, he's going to do the other end first. And this will be the East Meridian Revelation. If he follows that through, he'll have Turian info. So I get what Shala's doing here. Oh. I don't think he meant to fall. MST is going to go through Mickey Mouse. Interesting. Oh, he's using that to escape. He's going to take this back to West Meridia. Shala setting up for a microwave. Bot tomb dead. There's Rogue DSL finding Crocomire. Didn't they already scout that? I swear Remembered Highway saw Croc already. Third boss down now for John. Each of the Cuties coaches have 3. Shala is on his way to a second. Rogue has 2 down. There is a bit of a lead on Cuties coaches. That lead is widening. But all of our runners are in full-blown go mode at this point. They just need... Remembered Highway just needs the last of their connector info. But they're in go mode otherwise. And at the 42-minute mark, let's give our general reminder, please give our runners a follow. They are putting on a great show today. You can also follow my tracker, Paragon. You can also follow Baja Blood, who was here earlier, had to dip out. He's covering another match. You can just follow him at twitch.tv/Baja Blood, as you see on screen. And for Paragon, it is Paragon_plays. You can also follow me as well if you want to. I'm just the guy with the mic who can't speak all that well today, because I have the sickness. Not that kind of sickness, but the sickness. I am not down with the sickness today. I'm not. Nice microwave there from MST. Bottoon dead. Shala missed one super on Ridley to start. John is going to check fire, please. Oh, John was just getting a power bomb. Okay. And yep, this is going to be great routing for MST. He's going to kill Ridley, go through Cack Alley. This will get him back to Forgotten Highway much quicker, and then he's on his way to Turian. John, however, Has to get back to Wreck Ship. Was that where Dragon was? Was that Wreck Ship? So we're looking at a potential sub-hour finish for the Cuties coaches. Nice Ridley kill there by Shala. Oh, we got a microwave on Rogue DSO. Batoon. Oh, not quite dead. I thought that killed him. That did it. Unfortunately now for John, his long trek after this Dragon kill on Wreck Ship, he has to route back through East Meridia. So I think his best route is to follow through Wreck Ship to get to Crateria, take the Red Tower door back to the map station West Meridia, and then follow that through East Meridia. That's probably his fastest route. Rogue DSO, he's about to get to Dragon, or not Dragon, but to Fantoon here. Was this Fantoon? No, this was Ridley. I knew this was Ridley. We just saw Ridley. Of course this is Ridley. Because I have the sickness, I do not have the smart. Therefore, I must have the dumb. But this is okay. Our runners would probably like a convenience item. High jump boots would be great. Wouldn't be surprised if at least one of them was here in Wreck Ship, but our runners are not going to clear Wreck Ship or Crocodile. So what we're seeing with our runners today, that's what we've got. See, Paragon, I have fallen asleep in the middle of a race while I was tracking a couple weeks ago. Kind of fell asleep to miss the start of the race, and I fell asleep to miss the end of the race. You could say I was just a wee bit tired that day. Shout out to Plumps for helping carry that particular match. Nice Ridley kill there by Rogue DSO. We have 12 of 14 bosses dead. Or 12 of 16, I should say, sorry. Alright, Shala's about to get to this other end of the Forgotten Highway. He's going to see Turian, and then he's going to see... Oh, crap. I gotta turn around. And that is all the bosses now for Cuties coaches. All 8. And Rogue DSO has 1 left. Shala has 2 left. MST at the 47:24 mark enters Turian. This is going to be a really fast finish for him. This ended up routing really well for him. Despite missing the super missiles way at the beginning of the seed, this has routed really well for him. And Rogue DSO having just a little bit of an issue trying to get out of Precious. There you go, Rogue DSO. Did the gravity jump. He has escaped the Precious. Make no mistake, those wall jumps that Rogue DSO was trying to do, that's the same as the Alcatraz escape. That's the same as the Gauntlet wall jump. They can be very, very difficult, especially if you're not proficient at them. Alright, we very likely will not see a baby skip attempt by MST. Or at the very least, we won't see an actual baby skip. We might see an attempt, but without high jump, without wave beam, it's going to be difficult. He's damaging himself down, so I don't think we see it. Well, he's going for it. Oh, he bonked. Never mind. Yep. And John needs to cross the moat to head down the red tower door. Oh, he's going to go meme route. Oh, there's the map station. Oh. Well, that's one way to do that. Oh, that's cool. Tara's in a better position now for John. Easy freeze back to Mount Everest. And John and Rogue DSO just had a high five moment. Rogue DSO needs to get back down to, I think it's Lower Norfair to kill his last boss, which is Fan 2. Is that where he's headed? Yeah, if things continue as they are... Oh no, Rogue DSO is fighting Crocomire again. So he's either forgotten what he's tracked, or he mistracked. That is actually really bad. That's unfortunate. That is at least the second time Rogue DSO has seen Crocomire. Excuse me. Alright, Rogue DSO is going to head back down to Upper Norfair. I'm actually not sure where he's going to go. Oh, Shala's going to do a lava dive. And MSD has gotten through Mother Brain Phase 2. There will be no deaths on Mother Brain today. Probably. Oh, Shala having just a little bit of an issue with the lava dive. But yes, if things continue as they are, and they're looking like they might not change, but I don't know, anything can still happen. But if it continues as is, Cuties coaches will take the win. They'll move on to 8 and 6. Third place in the division has already been locked up. Remembered Highway will unfortunately drop to 1 and 13 on the season. Their lone win will have come from Rogue DSO, which I believe was a couple of weeks ago. Actually, I want to check that real quick. Rogue DSO got that in week 5. The chosen week. Rogue DSO's also first ever league season win. And Shala still having a little bit of an issue with this lava dive. Does have 220 in reserve. Oh, that looks so good, Shala. That looks so good. time bomb set. MST is on his way. There you go, Shala. You did it. Nicely done. Yep, and it looks like it's going to be sub-hour for both of Cuties' coaches. Honestly, with the way this connector info is shaping out, this did not look like it was going to be sub-hour. Shala has one super left. Oh, that's actually really bad. He's got charge. And it is time to get your GGs in chat, everyone, for MST, who has finished in first place from the official race time GG time of 55 minutes and 21 seconds. Half of a G for Cuties coaches. John at Mother Brain Room right now. First try, ice step skip. Oh, Shala. I just realized Shala is doing a spring ball jump. He doesn't have bombs or high jump or space jump to make War's Room better. Spring ball jump, of course, is in logic, but probably not the way you want to do this. Now the temp looks good. There you go, Shala. Nicely done. Of course, the pirates are only dropping small energy. Well, Rogue and Shala in Lower Norfair. Rogue is, of course, much closer to his final boss. Shala, you need to move it just a little bit. And assets rising at a decent pace. How did that not connect with Shala? I disagree with that hitbox on Shala's end. That pirate should be done. Variable speed, 25 super packs. Okay. Let's see where our remaining items were. We're missing bomb, screw attack, high jump, and space jump. This is the final week of the regular season. We're going to be off for a week. Unless, of course, there's a play-in scenario, which could still happen. But after the week-long break, the playoffs begin. Shala's going to check power bombs of shame, which is just a missile. High jump boots with that screw attack, they weren't going to get that. Space jump was in lava room. Oh, that's cathedral. Bombs in pink meridia. Screw attack at fire fleas, they could have gotten that. And Mother Brain is now down for French Lightning John. Meanwhile, Rogue DSO just microwaved the heck out of the Ghost. That is all of his bosses down. And 34% for Metroid MST. John having a little bit of an issue with the escape. Those high jump boots would have been nice to have. And another microwave. Double microwave ghost. Alright, John is in the parlor. One more to go. And French Lightning John putting the bow tie on it. Finishing the win for Cuties coaches, coming in second place overall with official race time GD time of 1 hour, 0 minutes, 20 seconds. GD's for John. We'll see if we can get them in here for an interview. Well, Rogue Diasto was pausing there for a second. I think it was giving GG's. He was so close. And we are now joined by Metroid MST and also French Lightning John. GG's, you two.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I think you're slightly biased here, but that's okay.
So I know you guys would have liked to have seen that weight beam. How about double beam at high jump again?
Oh, wow.
You know, if the game had given me a super, I would have found that.
Yep. And shoutouts to hard required Billy Mays today.
Yeah.
That is absolutely insane.
Yeah, I don't actually think, but I think there were enough energy tanks to make the super, because there was a super at Bubble Mountain.
Yeah.
No,
There were enough energy tanks to make that logical. There were 4 before then, but yeah. Actually, maybe not.
No, I think that both super were behind Green Doors.
Yeah,
At Speed Booster and North Reserve.
Never mind, yeah. You're right. The yeah. Billy Mays. Heck you.
Oh,
But
shout
no,
out to Billy Mays.
The rest of the seed played out really nice. I was trying to do something different from John, not just follow each other, try and get as much information as possible, and then I get locked by a super, so I have to go follow John. And then, you know, there's the meme route connection, which just takes me back to Norfair. And John's like, oh, hey, guess what? Very gravity are back here at Burnstar. And I'm like, well, okay. Oh, hey, guess what? Speed Booster in charge is here at Norfair now. I was like, well, that's just go mode. I guess we just need to know our connections now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was actually expecting you, if the connector in the back end of East Meridia was not Turian, to have you just immediately turn around. Because I don't know what connectors you two were missing at that point, but all we needed for knowledge information was East Meridia and back in the red ship.
Well, we knew once. Well, I guess once John found East Meridia, we had a bunch of like one-off connections. We had the back of basically we had all the worst options available. We had Wreck Ship, we only knew one connection. Lower Norfair, we only knew one connection. East Meridia, we only knew one connection, and we needed terrain.
Yep.
We're like, one of these is going to dead end to where we need to be. John, you're the short straw on that one, unfortunately, with East Meridia. But that was the only thing we were missing at that point. So, like, once John found all the good stuff, I just had to clean it up, and then we just each picked a path to try to route as efficiently as possible to finish the game. Because this was a very, very fast seed.
It was, but at the same time, the connectors didn't really allow for that great of routing.
That's kind of true.
Yeah, the connectors, like...
Especially with Billy Mays Force with the super missile, was not that fast in a way also. Because normally you don't really do Billy Mays.
Yeah, that was my biggest problem for creating Divergence is I couldn't. I found Wreck Ship, that's blocked. I found Norfair, it's like, I could do it, but it's not logical, and the easy way to the elevator is blocked by a super gate. So, yeah, I just couldn't do really what I wanted to overall, but it still ended up working out all right.
Looks like Remembered Highway is still gonna try and finish this out. Shala is on his final boss right now. Rokiso is working on getting through the connectors to get Turian. So difference of this seed versus previous seed. Energy was definitely much more available than previous seed, especially early on.
Yeah, it was.
Items seem to be a little bit more generous as well. Maybe not the convenience items, like high jump boots, screw attack, space jump. Those would have been nice to have.
Yeah, they would have been nice, but it did give us, full beam. Well, I guess we didn't have full beam, but
Yeah.
it did give us, plasma and ice pretty free.
Yeah, plasma was really early. Was really nice. Make the rest of the seed way more bearable.
Tech is nice for Lone Warfare, but it's not that big a deal when going through the back. Like, you can hitbox, well, especially with Plasma, you can hitbox key hunters or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not. Screw attack is when. Now, it came out to my routing where I ended up going to the front was ideal for me, but yeah, screw attack. Other than that, screw attack's really not super. It's actually, I find it most useful in Wreck Ship for cleaning up some of the enemies.
Attic especially stands out there.
Yeah. I'll love to cleanse that Attic very fast.
All right, so now we're going to have a week off for our team specifically, and then we come back swinging for first round of the playoffs. You guys feeling pretty good about taking a breather for...
Well, pretty good if you and John win your races.
We'll try to do my best to win those
races. Don't be
races.
counting on me.
Okay, just hop on. I'll just carry us again. That's John and I will just we'll flex our way to victory. Of course, we don't know who we're going to be facing yet. Provisionally, do you guys have any thoughts about potential opponents going into week 1 of the playoffs?
No, not really.
Honestly, I'm more upset now that John lost last week. Statue. Because we really the first 3 weeks. I will. This was mostly my fault. We should have. Our record was not what I think it should have been. That was mostly my fault. The final 3 weeks, I think we've won 5 or 6 the final 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if I wasn't drunk or whatever when playing, we would have had a really good shot at getting the 2nd seed in our own division, which is at the top. This is a really strong division.
This is a very strong division. There's one undefeated team remaining in our division in the league, and that is A-Team. Both of their games, of course, haven't been played out yet, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure they will still be undefeated.
Wow. John says, Chicago bullies, you suck.
I mean, if we were able to beat
you, John.
If we were able to beat them and 18 were able to beat us, I think they will beat them. That's my logic.
Wow, John really. Wow.
Don't worry, it will be a close race.
Oh yeah, and that's going to be the best part of the playoffs. These races, everything just starts to kick up even higher now. It should be a good watch for everyone involved and good races for all of our runners involved.
But no, I'm looking forward to it. This is the first time in any of the 4 league seasons that I'll be in the playoffs. The first season I was just outside, and then seasons 2 and 3, even if you combine them, the wins from both seasons, I was nowhere close either season.
True. And then of course last season we were just snake bitten. Everything that could have gone wrong happened at the worst time. Everything that went right just didn't happen. Period. Until it was too late.
But then we added John and fixed the RNG.
John, how do you feel about being the staple, the pillar of the group?
I feel like I feel like you should not rely too much on me being the staple of the group. I might be good, but in Randomizer I'm just a rage.
Yeah, so I had to do John's route for him at the end. Although to be fair, he's not used to looking at that tracker, so it was understandable. But
well,
yeah, no, I'm looking forward to whatever we end up facing. It'll be fun.
Eventually, we'll figure out what's wrong with your OBS, John. Today is not that day.
One day, trademark.
In season 7, we'll have it fixed.
Alright, as for Shala and Rogue DSO, Rogue DSO is in Cack Alley, just about to get to that end of the Forgotten Highway, having just a little bit of trouble with the wall jumps. Shala is about through Forgotten
Rogue
Highway.
DSO should really wall jump from the left wall. Prevents the spike damage when you miss. Yeah, he's gonna back out now. That's not. Yeah. Just a suggestion. Anyway, no, I'm going to go ahead and say GG's to Remember Highway. Hacksaw, Shala, and Rogue. Thanks for the races. I'm going to hop off and do some things. Thanks for the tracking, Paragon, and for the commentary, Venom.
Thank you guys for putting on a good show for us.
Yeah, thank you. Also, log off.
Sounds good. Thank you for joining us, John. Have a good rest of your day. Excuse me. Alright, Shala has entered Turian. Looks like Rogue DSO is gonna go up through the tube way to get through Forgotten Highway. Doesn't matter which sandpit is chosen here. Either one will get you to the tube door. Rogue DSO just having just a little bit of an issue with his wall jumps. But he's now through the tube. Shala is now through all the Metroid rooms. Let's see if Shala is able to get through here before getting Yapping Mod. Looking good, looking good. Oh yeah, Rogue's through. Shala preemptively turning off the Varia suit. This, of course, drains energy faster from the Metroids. Alright, Rogue DSO is through Forgotten Highway. All right. Looks like Rogue DSO and Shala are going to finish this out, as evidenced by Rogue DSO just now entering Turian. And actually, we're just going to hit the button for him right away so we can get him in here. And they will join us in the booth whenever they are able to. And we are now joined by Shala of Team Remembered Highway. GG, Shala.
Thank you.
What a seed, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely better than the one last night. That one was over 2 hours. The one I didn't practice.
Oh, is that the one? Were you the one that posted that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Quote, probably the worst seed I've ever played. Haxa and I were playing it co-op and finish it. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's.
Yeah.
But this seed was slightly better.
It was pretty decent. I think if we had checked the backup Meridia portal, it would have saved us a good 10 minutes or so.
Mm.
Or not backup Meridia, backup wreck ship. I wouldn't have had made 2 trips in through Meridia.
Unfortunately, the connectors just weren't there today, and it didn't help that the super missiles were they were at Billy Mays, which made Billy Mays just hard required. So that kind of made routing back and forth a little bit, a little hectic. We're also now joined by Rogue DSO. GG's.
Thank you. GG's to all their owners. It's been a fun day.
Infinitely better with this seed than the previous seed, Rogue DSO?
I don't feel like it was much better, except for I was definitely at the beginning when we got saw a lot of power bombs earlier. I was getting a little bit of PTSD.
Yeah.
Because that first seed was ridiculous on power bombs.
Yes, it was. But then the energy tanks started to appear, and I'm like, okay, that's got to be a sigh of relief. Because that last seed was terrible with energy, especially early on.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel like the first seed was too bad. Maybe it's just because the ones that I practiced on were a lot worse than that. It is what it is. I mean, we were facing a really great team this week, so I think we already knew that it was going to be an uphill battle, but definitely enjoyed it.
Now, unfortunately, this does drop you guys, your guys' win total. You are 1-13 on the season. Rogue DSO, of course, having the 1 win this season. But that was also your first league win ever. So going forward, how do you guys feel, not just about your chances, but future tournaments, racing opportunities, stuff like that?
Well, I can't speak for anybody else, but I know for me, I'm probably going to be stepping away from SM for a little bit just because of all the crazy things that are going on IRL. Like currently working 2 jobs and going to school, so it's pretty hectic. But definitely we'll be looking forward to whenever they announce Season 5, and definitely plan on coming back, whether it's with the same group of guys or not. We'll see.
Yeah.
And
I think for me, I'm very much a casual speedrunner of it. I don't particularly care too much if I win or lose. I'm mostly just in it for fun.
As long as you're having fun, that is ultimately what matters. Like, if you're not having fun, then what are you doing? Like that's how I always approach stuff like this.
Yeah, it's nice to get a win, but I don't really care if I lose too much. So.
Yeah, I understand that fully. All right, Shala,
And
you are. Sorry.
And one of the nice things about that is that if you expect to lose, then if you get a win, it feels better.
Yes, that is also very true. That is also very, very true. And it feels even better when it comes against a team that you're like, oh hey, we were supposed to lose against you guys, but now we
Mhm.
got to win. So that's got to feel really, really good.
Yeah.
I think, just being honest, I don't think there was any team that we were really supposed to beat.
Yeah. There were a couple teams we had decent odds against, but I don't think there was any team that I expect. There were no teams that I expected to win against.
Well, Shala, you decided to go save the animals on a double back. Therefore, you have won Game of Streamers Hearts. GG's for that. And you are about to the ship here. But were there any items that you guys were looking for to maybe help you guys out along the way?
I think definitely high jump would have been nice to find. I think it was at Cathedral in the end.
Yeah, I think that's what the credits said. Yeah. Of course, High Jump was teasing us last seed, being at Croc Escape, but nobody got that. That was in a dumb spot.
Yeah, I was definitely disappointed with the high jump location in both. Just anytime you're having to do movement with speed and no high jump, it's miserable.
Mm-hmm. And this time there's no space jump to augment it, so you couldn't even rely on that as a backup.
Yeah. I think Space Jump was a screw attack, so we weren't getting that one either.
Yep. All right. Do you two have any final thoughts before we send you on your way then?
I don't think so.
Just thanks again for commentary, trackers, team we played against. You guys did an awesome job, and definitely thanks for all the organizers of Rando League, and hope to see y'all again next time.
And GG's to you two for putting on a great race, put on a great show for us. Also, thanks to Paragon, our tracker. We did have two, but Baja Blood had to dip out early to go cover another race that didn't have a tracker. And while we are still here, Shala, you finished an official race time, GG time, 1 hour, 20 minutes, 26 seconds. And Rogue DSO, you're just about done with the climb. These pirates, these pirates, they're just won't stop.
Yeah, Leodoc's room without high jump, without space jump is really quite awful.
Yeah.
Well,
Also
also at
screw
that
attack.
point, my controller was dropping inputs like crazy.
I was wondering what was going on with your wall jumps here, because they didn't look like it was necessarily input delay. But what kind of controller do you use?
It's the 8-bit do SN30 Pro.
That's the same one I use. Uh-oh.
I think it's just because it's fairly new and I'm still breaking it in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually have that issue with my D-pad. Like some of my wall jumps are actually kind of iffy as well. I like the rest of the face buttons though. Like it's real good response time on that.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue that I have is that sometimes it just will not let me shine spark. And so I just, rather than fight with it on the last climb, I'm just gonna go.
Okay. MST has one of those controllers. He suggested to me. I think he called them like punch hole protectors. Try opening up your controller, sticking a few of those in your D-pad, and see if that helps any.
I'll definitely look into it.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, you have 40 seconds left on the timer. That climb was a little rude, and Rogue DSO, you are about to enter the ship, and there you are, finishing off the race with an official race time GG time of 1 hour, 23 minutes, 57 seconds. Again, GG's to both of you. Great showing, great race. I know there wasn't the result that you wanted, but it was a fantastic. Yeah, I can't word. Fantastic showing. Thank you. I'm having difficulty wording right now.
I understand that completely.
All right. Well, we're gonna let the credits play out, and then we're gonna send this on over. Everyone watching, stay tuned. I'm not sure where we're gonna send this off to. We have a couple races in progress on Speed Gaming 2. Hold on, I gotta pull these up here. On Speed Gaming 2, we have in progress. I only know how to super jump versus the Clippers. We have Glove and Beef Robber against OK Beamer and Lomian Jones. And then on 3, we have Scrambled Choices and Croc's Third Law. We have Kazentum and Vibrant Colors against Exact Science and Thornetta. Both of these should be very exciting matches. We have playoff implications, I believe, with both races. So chat, whichever one you want to tune into, definitely tune in and watch. But that is gonna do it for us here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I am Leno. Again, thank you to Paragon Tracking. Give our runners a follow, and we will see you next mission. Take care.